MP, Leader, and Let's Go have been trending on social for the better part of 48 hours, so...
Okay.
I'm
Congrats.
impressed.
Right, hey, but can your source find out if Adele is still trying to trade a rising young star with leadership abilities up the wazoo?
Oh, don't talk about yourself in the third person.
Yeah, it plays terribly with boomers, and that's our most affluent demo.
And don't say wazoo.
And don't dodge the question. It's not that funny. I mean, I really want you to work your source here, Ricky. You know? Or if does Teresa from ticketing still have inside
It's
scoop or
not Teresa
then
from
who is
ticketing.
it, man?
Look,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
tell
telling
me.
you.
You're gonna tell me.
Look, just because you're doing a great job right now does not mean you can let your foot off the gas. Look, I will try and see where Othello's head is at, but you still got to do your thing, all right? Look, nothing's settled on the trade front.
Of course, man, but it only gets better from here, Rick. Trust me.
All right, well, you know, it might be a good idea for you to check in with Coach Graves, too. I mean, he's an ally on this one.
Yeah, I do, chat with him every day, but, maybe I can see what if he knows what Othello's thinking or doing.
Good. In the meantime, I'll hit up my source, and we'll take it from there. One day at a time, right?
Yes, sir. Only way to do.
MP, glad you're here. I got to talk to you.
Yeah, man, I was about to say what's up, but you look a little bit upset.
There's no easy way to say this, but you're out of the starting lineup.
I don't understand why.
It's beyond my control.
But you said you would help me if I stayed out the press.
I can help you.
Okay, how? By doing whatever Othello tells you to do?
Ernest, get over here. MP, I'd like you to meet Ernest Templeton.
Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too, man. What exactly does Ernest here do?
He's one of the brightest young stars in our analytics department.
Analytics, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He came up with the formula for teammate grade, our new all-in-one performance metric.
That was you, man?
It is. Do you like it?
Yeah, I read the documents up on it. Makes a lot of sense. I'm just excited to see it in action.
When you see yourself going up for posterizing dunk, what do you see? A unicorn flying over a rainbow. What I see is a series of zeros and ones in the beautiful pattern of a Wolverine raining down on his opponents. It's mathematical inevitability. I've been working on it for a long time.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, 89, 99, 2009. Time doesn't exist.
Wow. There's been extensive research, but we'll spare you the details.
Spare you the details.
Needless to say, it's the new gold standard. Phil Boyer wants us to use it as a central pillar in all player evaluation.
All of these things. Teammate grade. This is how we change the narrative. How are you going to achieve a better grade than the starter that's currently in place? Here's how you're going to do it.
You hit those goals, and we'll have no choice but to start you. Phil Boyer will see to it himself.
I got you, Coach.
I was just going to say that.
Okay, enough, Ernest. All right, look, we're all pulling for you, MP.
We're all pulling for you, MP.
We know you can do this.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. But I got you, Coach.
I got you, Coach. I knew he was going to fist bump us both.
Look, Coach, I know what you're going to say, but I swear to you, I have been putting in the work. You see me. I've been in the gym, man. So it's not a matter of effort. It's
You're in the starting lineup.
Wait, I'm what?
Next game, you're going to run with the starters.
Why?
Well, we think you're pressing and you're trying to prove you belong, so we want to take some of the pressure off you.
By making me a starter?
You trying to talk me out of it?
No. I'm just surprised, that's all. It's just, I know I've been underperforming just a little bit.
Just promise me you'll give it your all.
I can do that. I got you.
Good.
You won't regret this, Coach. I got you.
My chances to a mansion in the Atlas to my mattress. Look.
Let's see if he can do it this year, but who drafted him? And if you guessed the Pacers, then you just earned yourself some more BC.
As the unofficial coach of Team 2K TV, a role which I appointed myself to, congratulations Alexis, I've recommended that they take a look at their builds and make some adjustments.
Well, we realize that our coach has a losing record with us, so
know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved till later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. MP is out there with John Morant. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Passes it to Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Memphis ball. It's Morant in the corner. MP outside. Clock at 6. Over Russell. Misses off the right eye. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's MP. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Russell from long range. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now Jackson. After the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Morant passes to MP. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Oh, here's Edwards. 6 points for him.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Prince is checked in for Minnesota. Russell passes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on his shot.
Here's MP. Adams trying to free himself up. MP, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Memphis. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Ja Morant, he's out there with MP. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And the pass to McDaniels. Good, nice job down low. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Edwards against MP. It's good. Adams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Russell. His last outing of 20 points, and they call him illegal scouting.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's MP. Last game we saw him score 32. He shoots again, and there's the nice layup by Adams. Adams has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Passes it to McDaniels. Misses the 3. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. MP passes to Jackson. So they take the lead.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in his last outing. Down low, here's Russell, and the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Brooks kicks to Morant. MP outside. To the middle, it's tipped. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson from long range. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Russell passes to Edwards. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back to MP. Kicks it to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Steps back and fires. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Edwards against MP. Edwards dishes to Towns. It's good. Towns has got 5 points. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of the...
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here's Russell. He kicks to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
MP finds Morant. MP outside. Inside. Here's Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws a foul.
Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The Grizzlies trail by 4.
The defender all over.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Grizzlies have been coming through the charity streak. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Russell from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now. Pass to Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. MP outside. The tray. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. Morant kicks to MP. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's the 3. Another miss by MP.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Right wing from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a great pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Prince has checked in for Gobert. MP passes to Adams. Russell against Morant. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Morant's got 10 points.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Edwards. McDaniels finds Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Adams, some nice D.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
MP against Edwards. It's Morant in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now, here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. Here's Edwards. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 17.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jackson.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Jackson against Prince. Now the pass to McDaniels. Four on the shot clock. Towns trying to get open. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant looking around. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Substitution on the court.
Morant passes to Bain. MP with it. Passes it to Adams. Feeds to Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. MP is out there with Morant. And it's Bain in at the 3 spot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards is not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drop.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
To Bane. Pass to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good with the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Bane, the bounce pass. Memphis moving it around. MP passes to Adams. That one goes. He's counted.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Outside, Russell. For 3, Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Daniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Gobert trying to get open, and that one's good. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. MP against Edwards. Adams' shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The pass to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. MP finds Jackson. Back to MP. Pass to Morant. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Russell against Adams. Little turnaround. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, MP. Poked away. Back to Bane. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Nice work to get it inside.
Substitution on the court.
Edwards looking it over. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound, and Adams kicks to MP. Money! And now they trail by just 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And that's curtains for them. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're down by 6. There's 10 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
And here's MP for 3. It's money from deep. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. This free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by...
Thanks, MP. Can you tell us about the decision to move you to the bench?
I mean, from day one, I've always said I'm happy to come, from any points of the court. Off the bench, on the bench, whatever. Just think about Manu. He's a Hall of Famer, and he came off the bench as well. I mean, if Coach thinks I need to come off the bench to help us win, I'm riding with Coach on this. I'm all for it.
It's tough for me to see the logic behind your benching from a performance perspective.
Exactly.
I mean, is there something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, maybe like a disciplinary action situation?
Nope, nothing like that.
Okay, so then tell me, does the benching feel vindictive to you?
Vindictive? For what?
I don't know.
I mean, if you don't know, then I definitely don't know. You're as plugged in as anyone else, Nate. Talk to me.
I guess. Well, thanks anyway.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Take it easy, Nate. Like you about to jump out of your seat. What's up, brother?
Well, how do you respond to the reports that Athala Akpen is not hanging up the phone and other teams ask about your availability, man?
That's his job, to make the team better. So I'm not mad at that.
Wait, you don't think you should be untouchable?
I wouldn't trade me if that's what you're asking.
I'm asking if you're insulted by the reports that you might be available for a trade.
Listen, my man, Nate, I'm not the jealous type. So Athala can window shop all he wants, but I'm the best rookie in this class and a proven leader, so I'm not going anywhere. At least I don't think I am.